VDM told Odogwukiwi to provide the evidence of his allegation against Livinus Nwosu, but Odogwukiwi went blank. He didn't provide anything. Even the bank statement evidence, Odogwukiwi could not provide anything. So yesterday, VDM now told Odogwukiwi that since you could not provide any evidence of your claim and every evidence of your bank statement, that defamatory video you've made against Livinus Nwosu to tarnish his image, calling him all sort of names, he said he should bring down that video. Odogwukiwi did not respond. The VDM now finally gave an order. He said, all rattles mount on the page of Odogwukiwi and bring it down. And all the rattles stormed Odogwukiwi's platform. But before they could carry the order or unleash that order, VDM has already deleted the post of which he gave the order. You understand? So later, before the next 2 hours, a message now came from VDM through Livinus Nwosu, the accused. Now let us listen to what Livinus Nwosu has to say.
Okay, good evening everybody. This is me, Livinus, saying thank you to every writer out there. May God bless you all. So a boss sent me a message that I should let go of everything, that I should hand over this thing to karma, because karma is real. So our president, once he has given an order, all we need to do is to obey the command. So please, writers, this is Livinus here to tell you guys that I've forgotten, I've forgiven, and I've carried this whole thing, put for karma to be the judge.
So according to Livinus Nwosu, VDM now said to all the writers again, stand by, forget about it, allow karma to deal with Odogwukiwi. Now the question is that, what happened? What must have happened that made VDM change his mind? What happened that made VDM to give the second order that all writers should stand down? I believe that something must have happened, and this I feel that must have happened. I think Odogwukiwi passed through the back to apologize to Livinus Nwosu. You understand? To beg him, please, no vessel, this was a mistake, this was a... I think behind the scene, Odogwukiwi has settled with Livinus Nwosu. Now, why did I say so? Because in one of Odogwukiwi's posts recently, he made a post of somebody, I think a sick lady, and there was an account number that was put on that video. And that account number happened to be the account number of Livinus Nwosu, which is unusual. The account number is instead of Odogwukiwi's, because that post is Odogwukiwi's, you understand? But instead of Odogwukiwi's account number, it was Livinus Nwosu account number. That is his foundation number that is in that video. In other words, Odogwukiwi is now patronizing Livinus Nwosu. It means, therefore, probably, this is my own thinking, that both of them have settled behind the scene without the notice of the public or without the notice of the rattles. Now, if my guess is right, let us not forget that the allegation was not given behind the scene. Odogwukiwi came out publicly to defend the character of the rattle and Livinus Nwosu, who happens to be one of the leaders in the rattle family. He came out publicly to defame his character, calling him all sorts of names, calling him a thief, a fraud, and whatever. There was nothing Odogwukiwi didn't say about Livinus Nwosu. Now, he is to beg and he is to apologize. They are to settle and they are going behind the scene. No. If my guess is right, like I said, if my guess is right, this is not how it should be. He should come publicly to apologize. Let us not forget that Odogwukiwi, when he was laying the allegation against Livinus Nwosu, he was not talking directly to Livinus Nwosu. He was indirectly insulting rattles, calling them names. Why? Why did I say so? Because Odogwukiwi selected the picture, the photograph of Livinus Nwosu putting on the vest, the rattle vest. That is to say, This is not against Livinus Wosu. This target was against the Rattles. This is an insult to the Rattles. So if Odogwukiwi should apologize, it is supposed to be a public apology to not only Livinus Wosu, but to the Rattles. Because let us not forget that Odogwukiwi was one of those that were fighting VDM just because of Harris Igwamishu. He was one of those that was supporting Harris Igwamishu. Oh, leave Harris Igwamishu. Oh, Harris Igwamishu. In fact, it was this Odogwukiwi. You see, in way no clear. It was this Odogwukiwi who made that statement that Harris Igwamishu immediately once you are released, anybody that wants to call you for a job, for Kina job, that you should charge the person 10 million naira. That statement was from Odogwukiwi. So Odogwukiwi has been an enemy fighting against the Rattles and VDM. Let us not forget that. So he was spiting allegation against the Rattles. Not even, this is not only about living in Swan. So this is against the Rattles. So you should have come out to apologize. That is if they have settled, because I believe, looking at it, in fact, that they read through the lines. So that's why I said, anybody that is watching my video, if you are my follower, please always put on your thinking cap and begin to think deep. I want deep thinkers. This apology, this standing down of the order, something must have gone behind the scene. You understand? But then again, what has happened. That is the past. At least this is to show. That is to say, what they call it, Odogwukiwi has experienced the willpower of the Rattles. You don't toy with the Rattles. At least he has known. VDM has proved to him that you don't try Rattles. You understand? They have known the power. And this is a warning to every one of you who might be planning to talk against the Rattles or to defame the character of any Rattle member. If you try that and it is later discovered that you were wrong, if you try to defame any member of the Rattle without proof, except you have proof of your allegation, and that proof is what? A verified proof, no problem, because we don't condone criminality in Rattle family. But if you come out again like what they call it, Odogwukiwi, to lay allegation just because of your beef against VDM without proof, you are, in fact, it is at the detriment of your page. It is at the expense of your page, which you have suffered how many years to build. Are you hearing me? Oh, boom. Everybody, when VDM made that order yesterday, all of them, all the enemies, all of them fear catch them, including this Obum blog, all of them fear catch them. Lolo, fear catch them. All the enemies of VDM, fear not they catch them. This is a warning sign to every one of you when they talk against VDM. If you come out against any Rattle member without proof, it is at the expense of your page. They go take and down. When I don't see the power of Rattles. VDM, they keep una quiet. No think that VDM doesn't know what he's doing. He knows the reason why. Do you know that if VDM has been taking action against every one of you, many of una page for don loss, and apart from that, many of una for don dey kiri because una dey give allegation without proof. Una take una time well. Rattle not be small movement, so it's a movement. Be very, very careful with the Rattles. I no talk past like this. That's my observation. That being said, I rest my case. Please share this video, drop your comment in the comment section, follow my page if you are watching me for the very first time, until I come away again next time. Always remember this: God loves you, and so do I. God bless you. Shalom.